I've lost half the equipment. There it is. This is a lot of science. All right, Bob. Yeah, you can transfer direct to experimental storage. Yeah, I'm going out resetting the equipment. Can't reset the equipment from inside, can I? You threw the data out without transferring. Which data? Wait, what? Which one? The goo and the science? Oh, I did, didn't I? No, you're right. Hang on. Let's keep the lights on. Observe. Yeah, I didn't transfer it in before I reset it. That only pulled in an extra 2 though. Dr. D, thank you very much for 4 years, Dr. D. One of the goose still has data. Collect data. Let's do it that way. Okay. You're good to go? Well, Baz, we might as well get the science while we're here, right? Okay, everybody's on board. We're currently aiming for a periapse of 190k. It would cost 97 delta V to give us an orbit of 200,000, according to this. That doesn't seem right. $20,000 kilometers. Yeah, 190k to 20k. Well, Baz, we don't... The thing is, we don't need a close orbit. We need to not burn loads of delta V. If we knock another 0 off that, it won't even let us. 657, so that's even more delta V. We don't need to be that close. In fact, all we really need to do is sling around the back of it and then try and head over to Gilly if we can. European needs to be inside Gilly, probably for collisions reasons. I just don't want to waste a load of Delta V that we can't get back. The 657 Delta V is a big chunk of our budget here, if we're even going to hope to get to Gilly. I don't understand what you're saying, Moochie. What's the orbital distance around there? 45. That's at 45 million meters, Gilly. Your current APO is 190k, 2000k isn't right. We don't have a current APO. We have a current Perry. This is the APO. The only problem to get to Gilly is we're at the incline is a bit nasty. If you just want science, would we not want to slingshot to save Delta V? Potentially, yeah. We've got 2000 Delta V. Right now we're near Eve, which presumably counts as high orbit Eve. In space low, it says. Wait, so that's not even close enough to be Eve? So this is a low Eve orbit, is that what it's saying? So that means we can get a high orbit on the way out, right? As we spin out, we can get a high orbit. A low is 400k. All right, we can do the upper one in a minute then. My God, that thing gets a lot of science. Is that everything? Oh, you got high orbits already. Okay. That was a high Eve orbit, because I thought somebody said that was Sun. I had 22 experiments here. It was Eve, fair enough. you go. Right. Oh, EVA report. Dang it. EVA report. It looks pink. See the atmosphere? Look at that. Right. Looks like about 500 to get from Eve back to Kerbal orbit, if not rendezvous. I'm just trying to save as much as possible. So the big question now is, can we do anything with Gilly? Can we even... Could we even affect a landing on Gilly and still have enough Delta V to get out of here? That's quite an eccentric. What's the most efficient way of intersecting Gilly's orbit? Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near Eve's orbit. I've got a feeling things might be too expensive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Inclination's a bit nasty. So you change inclination. 452 just to change inclination. Eek. You did about 1200 to get back from the surface. It's 452 to get into the same orbital plane. We don't need to be in the same orbital plane, really. Because its gravity is so low, it won't capture us very easily, will it? Maybe a flyby. Well, that's... I mean, even a flyby is looking tricky. If you raise the periapsis, I think inclination change will become cheaper. What, as in if we go all the way out here? Well, we could wait till we get out here and see what it thinks. Or do you think just raising the peri here? I don't know. It's 130 just to even do that. How much Delta V to return to Kerbin? 1200 from Gilly's surface, but we don't know what it is from here. 660 to return right now. Jeb should have the return to Kerbin maneuver planning cost. What, this one? 6,000 Delta V. You sure? That's to the sun. Well, I just clicked on return from the moon. Let's do a save, call it stuck round Eve. Eve is the moon of the sun. Right, okay. So to properly get that calculation, we need to break out of Eve and then head towards Kerbin. How did our incline get so bad anyway? A crazy incline going on. Planet to planet again, do another port chop. Advanced transfer to another planet. This one. Let's see what it thinks. Kerbin. Lowest delta V, crate node, 2,700. If that's true, we're in trouble. Undo the capture. Include capture burn. Lowest delta V. Hang on. Lowest delta V. Create node. 2,800 still. No different. May need to wait. Use the regular home and transfer. It said in the yellow text. This one. Intercept only, no capture burn. Must be in the same sphere of influence. You're not in a transfer window. Right now, it's looking like we can't even get back. I think we should probably just plan to go back and forget Gilly. Because it looks like we're going to struggle to even get back, I think. Or at the very least, just burn prograde and get out of Eve's sphere of influence and then see what it says. What do you reckon? So I can't see why just burning out here and swinging that way. Make a slingshot around Eve. The problem is, even if we sling out of here, we've got quite an inclination going on there. So we can break out of Eve from 46 delta V according to this. How long is the transfer window? I have no idea. Departure in 1 year, 197 days. I'm just going to bust out of here and see what it looks like. Oh, idiot. We only just got here, so how is it the transfer window is so badly out? Is what I'm thinking. Change inclination. SMD Junior, thank you for 23 months. Everest, thank you for 20. Good night, Mark Sterling. If we want to get on the same orbital plane as Kerbin, we go change inclination. Do we have to tell it what the target is? The target's Kerbin. Change inclination to Kerbin's inclination. But when you create it, 450 delta V. So it's basically that. Let's execute that. That should put us on the same inclination as Kerbin, I believe. And then we just need to break out and head there. I don't quite get, though, how it got so badly inclined on the journey in. Oh, great. Hang on. Need a bit of sunlight to make this happen. Bob, can you get out and push again, mate? Version 2 of this rocket needs solar panels so that Bob doesn't have to keep doing this. A little bit of error on the inbound means your orbit is not equatorial. Should have changed the incline on the way in. Let's get all the panels lit up. Okay, we should be good now. What are you doing? If I had an engineer, I'd swear I'd just move that solar panel. Explodium sea biome, yeah. I think if we get all this back, we'd still get a couple of K research, probably. We're getting like hundreds off that magtrometer thing. Right, so what would it cost us? To burn. So to punch out of here, we could do it cheaply. Could punch out like that. 44 delta V. He's never going to get back to Kerbin. Keep that quote, Baz. Keep that quote, mate. When we're parachuting onto the Sea of Kerbin, I'll remind you of that, Baz. Just no faith. Absolutely no faith. You're with Baz on this one. All right, Beaker. Put you on the list as well. Here we got parachutes. You're on the nice list, Armin. You're on the other list. The list that you want to be on. It's all these wavy lines. Come on, out of there. Okay. I think we're now... Are we technically outside of Eve now? Yeah, with some weird orbit now. You need a small inclination adjustment. What again? A small inclination adjustment of 400 delta V. That's not small. Can't we just go straight there now? What if you do the return from moon now? What happens? Error. You probably have to error brake. Yeah. $1,300 delta V to intercept Kerbin, and we have 1,600. But the node is in 1 year and 36 days. And then hopefully we've got enough delta V to affect something that doesn't kill us. Make sure you have the power. Can't guarantee that. Set it what? To intercept only, no capture burn. But why would we not want to capture burn? That's 1,239. I thought we wanted to be captured. We need to hit enough of the Kerbin atmosphere to slow us down so that we basically come out of orbit. Or stay in an orbit. Yeah, but we don't want to go into Kerbin at 12 kilometers a second. I don't think that's going to work out too well. I'm just saying. Yeah, but if you don't get the atmospheric burn quite right, then what happens? Either you explode in a fireball because you come in too quickly, too aggressively, or you skim off the surface and you're still going so quick that you don't even have an orbit. You just fly off. Well, the power's on 0 again. Yay. Maybe we'll get some power back by the time we get around there. If not, I'll get Bob. Get Bob on the case. The station orbiting Kerbin has fuel. The problem is you would then have to do an orbital burn and then go and intersect the station, which would require too much delta V. I know I do, Techie. Is this our thing or we're doing a little lap? Little lap. I do want to capture, but I'm going to do it manually. I'm going to get it into the influence of curbing, and then I'm going to manually adjust it. $45 to $50K is a relatively safe air brake. At what speed? What's the black dot on the sun? Oh, don't worry about that. It's nothing. It's a Malteser. Oh, we got electricity this time. Always a bonus. All right, here goes most of the fuel. At about 3.5K a second. Well, we'll triple that. Probably. Well, I have about 300 Delta V left to make this happen. Otherwise, we need a search party. Okay. $300 Delta V left. Let's do this. In case of emergency, you could use your RCS to deorbit. That's very true. We do have some RCS. I don't know how effective it would be at deorbiting us, but we can certainly use it. We'll see. See, Frank, we'll see. Got no electricity again. Okay. What are we looking at? I take it Kerbin's there somewhere. I think it's got us going on a direct course for Kerbin right now, isn't it? First thing I need to do is get some power. Oof. Don't knock yourself out, Bob. Health and safety at work, mate. Come on. It's a real pain. There we go. Electric. Got 120 propellant. Right, so what would it look like if we tried to change our periapps to 40k? 23 delta V. 23 delta V to get ourselves a 40k periapps. What do you think? Should we aim for 40k? So get this calculation wrong now, it's going to be all over. Yeah, when we get to the parry, just full burn it. $14k is too low for re-entry. Will it be enough to put us into an orbit? That's the question. If you get into orbit, we're safe. And there goes the power. We'll find out in a minute. Let's do the bob thing again. God, it's so fiddly trying to get back in your own rocket. Come on. He's on the wrong side, isn't it? It's not getting the option at all. There we go. Of course, by the time I got in, the rocket spun all the way around. Which is just great. So I can't speed it up because if I speed time up, it stops rotating because it cancels the physics. So I literally have to wait for it to turn. Here we go. That should keep us charging up. Okay. There we go. Have you found the good news of nuclear RTGs yet? I've not even unlocked them yet. Right, fully charged. Well, it depends if we want to do the final burn, doesn't it? The best effect would be final burn somewhere down here, wouldn't it? It's when we start hitting too much atmosphere, I guess. Like, do we wait till we get to the parry and then do the final burn? $3,000 meters per second. Yeah, and it's going up. We're being accelerated right now. So if we start slowing down now, we'll just drop our parry, which is like already quite low. I'll probably go around the dark side of Kerbal, run out of power and not be able to put the engines on. That's what's going to happen. Let's turn off the... So if I keep the SIS on, we're going to burn power. Not good. We're literally going to start running out of electric charge and we can't start the engine. $60,000. Well, there's the orbit. See ya. Oh, re-entry time. We're coming in. You don't need a heat shield. The pod has one built in. Do you remember to get Bob back from EVA? Bob! He's like hanging on to the bit that we just ejected. Now we wait. Heat's going down. We're through the worst of it. Well, we're just going to wait now. 17,000 meters. This is where we hope the parachutes actually work. Oh, we're in the mountain biome. I don't think we've been to the mountain biome. I don't think we've been to the mountain biome. We can get a little bit of science from here. Not a lot. It's going to be cold. $1,200 meters to go. That will be the rocket detonating on the other side of the mountain. Oh boy. And we can get a quick crew report and EVA report. It's better than nothing. We're going to roll down this mountain. Touchdown. We are down. Crew report. 1.5 science.
Celebratory bunting.
There you go. Celebratory bunting indeed. I'd say that was a mission success. We went to Eve and came back and landed on the mountain. Recover vessel. Right. Any guesses as to how much science we're going to get in total? I'm going to go with 2K. That would be my guess. I just did the crew report. Got 1.5 science for it. 2.6. I reckon that's pushing it. Let's see what we get. Recover vessel. Game's thinking about it. The game is really thinking about this now. I hear music. 2,000. No, 1,896. I was close. I was close. 1,896. Almost 1,900 science from an Eve flyby. That's not to be sniffed at, eh? I honestly thought the game was going to crash then. Ready for next assignment. Valentina and Bob. Yeah, that's... let's get the very heavy rocketry unlocked. That's the first thing we need. I also want the... we've got the nerve automatic motor thing. All kinds of decouplers and engine adapters. That could be nice. Experimental science could be nice. I think we better save that for next time, though. I've already gone massively over budget on time. Save. We went to Eve. Save. Guys, can we get some GGs in chat for the mods? I have gone way over my allotted time here. Should have finished at 8 o'clock. It's like nearly 10 o'clock. Oh boy.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
It is indeed game over. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you had fun today. Thanks for hanging out. That was KSB. Next weekend, we're approaching the end of another year of yachts, by the way. So on Friday, it is, of course, the 2nd of April on Friday, which is the annual celebration of going full-time. So, yeah, we'll play some games. Hopefully, I'll have a t-shirt ready by then, just waiting for Teespring. I hope you all have a great week, and I shall see you all in a few days' time when we will start Yacht 7, indeed. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Take it easy. Love you all. Good night.